Hi, I'm Todd Mikesell with Reel Fly Rod. Today we're here to talk about the Sage Spectrum reel family. And Sage is known for producing incredible performance fly rods. And in recent years, they've actually assembled a very world-class reel design team, and the results have been pretty dramatic. Sage has continued to produce some reels in the mid-price range that are pretty amazing, and today we're gonna talk about the Sage Spectrum family. What's interesting about the Sage fly reels is we've been a Sage dealer for about 15 years now, and the feedback from our customers has been nothing short of exceptional. These reels have virtually zero failure. We have minimal issues. We hardly ever get any Sage reels back for warranty return, and we fish these reels. We've fished these reels for years. We can tell you that we believe in these products, and you can fish Sage reels with confidence. So with the Spectrum series has been out for a couple of years now, and Spectrum means we've got you covered. So Spectrum has a reel for every fishing situation, every angler, any budget. Sage has a fly reel that will work very well in that situation. Starting with the entry-level Spectrum C. The Spectrum C reels are a machined die-cast frame. These reels are incredibly rugged and durable. It's nothing fancy, but these reels also are priced at under $200. So what you get is you get a very generous concave spool, so you've got additional backing capacity. You have a sealed O-ring, so you just simply press on the spool, it slides off, exposing the sealed drag system. On the back, you've got a 1 revolution drag system. So you've got a 360-degree turn, and that will take you from min to max on your drag in 1 revolution. That is the same across the entire Spectrum family. And the Spectrum reel is available in 4 sizes. It's a 3/4, 5/6, 7/8, and 9/10. This reel will hold up to anything you throw at it. Other than maybe saltwater, this is a great reel. These reels are included on the foundation combos that Sage sells, and an excellent choice. They come in 3 colors. This happens to be the copper color. You'll notice that they've got a beautiful machined handle and an oversized drag knob, a nice touch on the Spectrum reels, and so a great choice for under $200. They actually start at $165 and go up to $185. The next reel in the series is the Sage Spectrum. The Spectrum reel is upgrading to a fully machined frame and spool, and we'll talk a little bit more about the drag system. With again, you've got the sealed O-ring, so the spool simply slides right off. You've got a sealed, carbon sealed drag system with a proprietary drag material. The material is incredibly durable. It is, it's very, very smooth. And when you talk about drag systems on fly reels, it's not necessary to really crank all the way down on a drag system. I think the only time I've ever had to do that is maybe when I've got a tarpon that was trying to go deep and stay there. Otherwise, the most important thing you want in your reel is smooth. You want that startup to be extremely smooth, because that's going to protect the tippet, that's going to keep the fish on the line. So the Sage Spectrum reels, again, this is not quite as fancy as the next model that we'll talk about. There's not quite as much porting, so you can see there's some additional weight. This is a reel that weighs a little bit more. It's not quite as light. However, when you talk about what it does include, this is a reel, the Spectrum reel is 300 to 325. This is just a very solid offering, and excellent choice. It comes in 5 sizes. We've got a 3/4, 4/5, 5/6, 7/8, 9/10. We've got the platinum color, along with copper, and then last is the stealth. So that is the Sage Spectrum. The next step up is actually going to be the most popular for the trout anglers. And this is going to be a much more dressed up version. You can see just by taking a look at that, and we'll take this one actually has a cap for the reel spool, and you can see how all the weight has been removed. This is an incredibly light reel. So this is the Spectrum LT. They've really just shaved all the weight away. They've dressed it up. They've put on a reel cap. Again, you'll see on the back side, you've got a very oversized, grippy drag knob that's a 1 revolution turn. It's a numbered system, and then it's also an indented system. So every time you turn this drag system to a certain setting, it will always be that same amount of tension year after year. So a very consistent reel. That's a very nice feature about those reels. So the Spectrum LT comes in a silver pine, a silver, and the silver pine, this actually is a beautiful reel that matches the R8 core rod exactly. So this is the reel that we package with our R8 core outfits. Makes a wonderful, wonderful outfit. And you can go for the silver pine, or they have the standard silver color. We also have the stealth, and then this is what they call the black spruce. So Spectrum LT is a fantastic trout reel. Anything really freshwater, this is going to be an excellent choice, especially if you're looking to balance out a lightweight fly rod. The flagship reel in the Spectrum family is the Spectrum Max. The Spectrum Max, this is going to have the greatest amount of torque. This is going to have the most powerful drag system. This is actually designed for big game. It would be designed for saltwater. I would not take it offshore necessarily. I would probably feel more comfortable with a T-bore or an able. But if I'm out tarpon fishing, bonefish, reds, whatever it may be in the saltwater, the Spectrum Max is a fantastic reel. You've got a oversized, grippy drag cap, and you look inside and you can see the frame and how well ported this is. The frame is incredibly strong, and so what you have is you have a reel with a very, very strong, a very good strength to weight ratio. So this is a reel that that's going to give you a lot of performance. It is not quite as refined as maybe the USA-made reels that we mentioned. However, this is a reel that at $500 it packs a lot of performance. It's going to give you virtually everything you need in a saltwater reel, especially in that mid-level price point. So excellent choice. Again, you're saving a lot of money over a USA-made reel. Not quite as refined, definitely will get the job done. So that is an overview of the Sage Spectrum reel family, and we invite you to come to Reel Fly Rod and shop for the entire line of Sage fly reels. We carry the largest inventory of Sage fly reels in stock in the United States, and if you buy any fly reel from us, simply add a fly line to your cart. We'll send your reel over to the loading dock, and then we're going to load it professionally, and it's going to include free backing and leader so that it's ready to fish right out of the box. So if you have any questions about Sage fly reels, please contact our pro staff. You can call us, send us an email. We'd be happy to talk about the Sage reel lineup with you. You can even book a time to shop with an expert online. We can outfit you virtually. So something cool and new that we're doing here. So let us know if we can help you with anything at all. And thanks for tuning in. And until next time, see you on the water.